Hi everyone, today we are going to start cursive letter M. So get your packet and your pencil and we'll get started. It's very much like the lowercase m, except bigger. Oopsie. So let's see what it looks like on Wilson Cursive. You're going to start up at the top. It's almost like the candy cane again that we used in our last letter. And then we will retrace and come up, make like a double hump. Here we go. Get your pencils ready.
M is a skyline down letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go on the skyline, then curve down to the grass line. Trace up to the skyline and make a hump. And trace back up to the skyline and make another hump. Make a tail.
Try it again.
M is a skyline down letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go on the skyline, then curve down to the grass line.
Like a
Trace
candy
up to the
cane.
skyline and make a hump. And trace back up to the skyline and make another hump.
It only has two
Make a
humps
tail.
when it's capital. When it's lowercase, we have three humps. So that's a little confusing. Try it on your leg.
M is a skyline down letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go on the skyline, then curve down to the grass line. Trace up to the skyline and make a hump. And trace back up to the skyline and make another hump. Make a tail.
Try it on your arm.
M is a skyline down letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go on the skyline, then curve down to the grass line. Trace up to the skyline and make a hump. And trace back up to the skyline and make another hump. Make a tail.
All right, now let's try it on our packet. Make sure you trace and then write. So we have an example of the capital M first. So I'm going to trace over it, make my cane, retrace up, make my first hump, back up to that skyline, make my second hump, and then a tail. Down, up, down, tail. So now Marin can write her name. Madison, you can write your name. And now let's review the difference between the capital and the lowercase. When it's lowercase, you start down at the grass line, come up to the airplane line, make your first hump, retrace, make your second, retrace, make your third, and then your tail. 1, 2, 3, tail. 1, 2, 3, tail. 1, 2, 3, tail. And now we've got a capital M to trace, a lowercase m to trace, and we'll try copying those. 1, 2, 3, tail. Missoula, another city, so it's a proper noun. Make sure you capitalize it. We have the word miss and movie. So it is important that you trace these letters. That's what gives you the feel. When you trace over that O to the U, you notice there's a swinging bridge. Make sure you get that. Okay, then leave a space. You're going to write Missoula. Notice that the capital M does connect right into that up-down letter for the I, up-down letter S, do it twice. Now we're going to go to our 2 o'clock letter O, retrace back down. Here's where it gets tricky. Keep that swinging bridge up high, up, down into the U, loop letter L, 2 o'clock letter A, and leave your tail. Don't forget to dot your I for Missoula. Then we have the word miss. Again, you will trace it, and then you'll leave a space, make your 3 bumps, up, down letter I, up, down letter S, dot your I, trace over movie. Notice with movie, you've got 2 swinging bridges, right? Keep them up high so you make sure the word says movie. Here we go. M, 3 humps, right into your 2 o'clock letter O. Stop at 2 o'clock, retrace, come back down. Make your swinging bridge up high into your hump letter. V, come down, back up, swinging bridge, up, down letter I, loop letter E, dot your I. Our alliteration is many merry mice make mushy meatballs. I don't have time to trace all of them, but you will trace them to get the feel. And then the 2 lines below is where you will practice it yourself. Make sure you keep spaces between your words. Here's my capital M. It is a connecting capital, so I go right into my 2 o'clock letter for A, my hump letter for N, which only has 2 humps, hump letter Y, many, leave a space, merry, 1, 2, 3 humps for M, loop letter E, up, down letter R, 2 of them, hump letter Y. And now another space, mice, 1, 2, 3, up, down letter I, 2 o'clock letter C into your loop letter E, dot your I. Going to the next line, the word is make. 3 humps, 2 o'clock letter A, loop letter K, loop letter E. Mushy meatballs. Oh, when you get to that B on meatballs, make sure that swinging bridge stays up high, go into that 2 o'clock letter, 2 loop letters, and add your period. Don't forget to go back and cross your T. Enjoy the letter M, and I can't wait to see it. Good luck.